hybrid ISAR ki khwai phaba ISAR manager che quality ani change gani the one pastor who hears all the sins and the complaints without recrimination and the one parent who loves and nurtures but give it to you fast and straight when you are off the track haibdi ISAR manager the magul ani lai gane amana akoi pastor ki type ta mina haiba aran ba hoi loi tasan ba wangang thok ta ba mi confidence keep tau thamba haidok ta ba mun afaba ta mayam khang doi ne ba isan mi khudum confidential khang doi ne adu amana parent oiba nurture amdi care toba adubu as long as nang phari ge di care toba ya ba staff sina lam helak ba ngangla ba rakta ba discipline karak batam da nang toi du yati he na khudak ta ban toba ngam ba adugumba magun sange ba isar ji da akhoi da khwai dai soi ri je ari be staff senior staff amana koi ga khangna ba staff amana office kin organization niti niyom ji thugai rak ba na tra ilak ta ba na tra ngangna ba yarak ta matam da sum sak ma yenga ga lei ba je masi da ne ba koi na mangi ji adu eze afaba isar oina sak ma yeng ba yate niti niyom tung thabak tawde ade nang na toy jo ari bo raga su nang niyom kai re ba hai da ba yate madu hai ba ngam change adu ISAR da power pi da ba yate adu magun ani se yaw draga di ISAR manager oi ba kana ba leite effective oi roeba department du leini taw du effective oi thabak tawbo ngamoy chima you understand the tension between the marketing and the manufacturing and the between two executives who once went for the same job adum tension leini organization as a being an organization there is always tension between different departments marketing ga akogi quality control ga adum tension leirani ko adum auditor ga ne adum accounts ga tension leina ne ba auditor ga account ga mo cham manar ba organization loirabani ko auditor ga account mo cham manar organization loire ba mayam yabira mane haisi quality control ga sales ga pulap mo manar di organization loire ba tu aduna siguma conflict mayam je isana khangba ta bane adu mot mana ba kudima phaba na te mayam hajake ko ai mot mana ba kudima phaba na te we are on the same page ju ya de auditor ga accounts ka do amana asoma du asoi ba thi do na nium chum si do ne adu siguma chi isana khangba darkar lai chini they want see the hidden hierarchies in the people's mind invisible organization sarta organization ithoga thetpa ma masak udabam su lay aina sa masak udaba jabdo ai di managing director mari matani ai di ari ba staff nei founder gi mung dei lakpani natraga ai di political connection lei bani makoi na kasu tonga mo hai mayam je basibu invisible organization sart ko masida lena dena thiraga manage to ya de isan state tohum thokwa employee nang paisa paibo ogera political connection ogera managing director mari mata ogera nang when you are coming here you are coming is stop do your duty masida lepanga machange natraga di manage to ya roya managing director ki relative kina rule lama atoba staff kina rule lama adai di political connection le mi kina rule lama sema ga di organization do maring marang ne organization salai be ya roya ai na ai lalaga so dum mayam lalena dum thambiro chima they know the players in the history organization mi khudimagi history lei adu khange ba isana loi kuthi pai to ne isan staff khudimagi and the pastor parents listen with uncommon care min hai bata ta ba de isaro da ga staff khudim complain lak ni kari complain mun ta ta ba de uncommon care tell the truth aseng hai ta ba de hel confidence ma ga ai ga ngang na ba thobok to ina isa be na joy da mi ngon hai to pa de nang si phai phati mi ngon hai to pa de hel confidence jaw to da isa ka nam hai la roi held confidence tight and they also know how to settle disagreement in a dignified manner janada pose kamaina amaga jathokna da lotion ga de moi khang da kar lai isar jing if your isar is on the track pastor parent are ready to handle the friction in the crisis challenging anger and the forcing compromises and if need to be negotiating a dignified ending they are there to help managers manage people well adun ISAR na leiri baje mana manager me am mai makha ta ba staff man do phajana manage to da mating bang na lei bane ISAR ma samna mi loi manage to ngamoy atop da mating bang na ISAR se lei bane moi king maker na te adu magi benefits su wak to ba roy this is ISAR number 2 use a rigorous evaluation system all financial violations happens because of people ai masi sungudra an khalle project thoi ba lana tawriba financial violation mayam je mina tawba atane computer na financial violation tawde koi bank manager koi gi social yauri pio yauri financial violation mayam je forgery mayam je mina tawba atane done by people Very few companies have the meaningful evaluation system in place. Karigum the organization yam evaluation system laiti. Later so meaningful oideva. Meaningful oidragati madu result to kanava pangarweb. That is not the bad. It is terrible. You simply cannot manage people to better performance if you do not give them candid, consistent feedback through a system that is loaded with integrity. Nangna bi me amde phazan perform to gare gadi nang evaluation system laita ba roi puksen sengba asengba haiba aduga lokthub lokko laita ba asan mirai nai da evaluation system laita ba roi adu laitra gadi mi ji kadong da phana thabak to roi man thabak phazana to ba yang wa ba thabak ne kabak to mi khudi ma haye. Why people want government job? Mi khudi ma loi khange ba gain pain ratio na dum hole ba yam wadana tolop chang nai phangba kaya wadaba khara komna tawba job security mi khuding loi pam nei private chang ba si tali si kaino wai ba job insecurity oe tolop yam na phangda su yai aduna ne adu di sigi thabak mayam se tawda de khoi di mai pa oe adu ga di khoi evaluation system se yam na strong oe ba kan ba ma lei ga da ne achumba. A good evaluation system should have share some characteristics. Afaba evaluation system oina ba magun khra darkar lei natraga di evaluation system do afaba oiroi. Number 1, it should be clear and simple. Jam icham cham oi gadam mi mayek sengba. If you evaluate evaluation system involves more than 2 pages of paperwork per person, something is wrong. Yamna sang na page mari manga evaluation to bose mi ma ta karigum khra la la ma lichin. It may include 2 pages, 2 piece evaluation system tangai phadana piece ani yawani what you thought the person did well and how you thought they could be improved. Evaluation system sida pot ni yaw gane amana nangna hojuri tawri pot ta afabasing nang ta si pare ade amana need to improve nangna si area se improvement darkar le na ibanga component ani si yaw gadabne yam sangna tawbi darkar laite yam samna ten na tawgadabni phajana tawama improvement darkar le ba area ani si ibira le puken chen sima. It should be measure people's on relevant agreed upon criteria that is related directly on the individual performance. Masa performance ko mari na ba hana dai yana ba parameter ka on ga bane. Quality control the labor mi na sales kam tawge na all di yara roi ba. Sales the labor sales ke oni quality control the labor na quality on ni tongan performance ke na matungina magi yana ba parameter ma da hana dai yana ba parameter on ga bane mi kudi magi performance ke na rakani ba. Criteria should be quantitative. Choi dinu kyam ri je criteria the quantitative machine na define to ba ba oigada bani based on how people deliver on certain goals and qualitative also qualitative based on how they deliver on desired behaviors and sigi point number is quite important oiko. We should measure the performance in 2 parameters, both quantitative and qualitative. Akoi da pami potu mana kyam pangthok ke bagi quantitative machine gi oiba poram on ga le amana qualitative amna organization na pami ba behavior attitude discipline ju ngak pra yeng ga ne adudi ngak tan performance tang faraga di mi do hayeng afaba oiroi ba. Every employee, every staff have to measure both qualitative and quantitative. How much he achieved the goal and how much he displayed the desired behavior while achieving the goal. On the unfair means toraga goal achieve toraga di mai organization na mangja rakane target suna phono to financial loan tharam di loire ne do mai ha rule violate toraga target suna di kai kana ri ge aduna both qualitative and quantitative ani mak yeng da ba de mi gi measure to kan sini aduna for akoi da mutar ani mo important oi dum ha your behavior along with your result aduna result tang phaba behavior ya do mi te kuina thambiru no organization akai ba lakane ba he masi ai experience ni ko both are equally important. B, it should measure that managers evaluate their people at least once in a year, preferably twice in formal face-to-face session. Khwaidai phabadi chahi am anirak tawbusina phai tha taruk ta evaluation tawba but tagai phadana chahi am amukti tawda ba yate face-to-face session nang na phabagai si gai ni phatab gai ni si gai ni je once in a year tawda ba yate evaluation system mamde evaluation system da tawraga tolo henga bana khwai phai promotion pi bana natraga di akoina blind da mi gi recommendation heta pi yaroi chini. Informal appraisal happen all the time, but when it comes to formal review, one of the face-to-face session should let people know where they stand in relation with others. Informal adum tawla re nang toidi phai phate adu da mi khuding haina le adu face-to-face sahim da utang ni taw da kar le nang area do si chi le re ai department manga le re manga sing je nang sida fai sida so le je makoi da loi hai bi fai si. Finally, a good evaluation system should include professional development component. Evaluation system is the me do gi phagalna ba component happy da ba ya do hai bi si ge area nang so le si area da training tawro akhang hai tanaro from si tawro hai bi ba takar le evaluation system du putho ko namsan tham ya ro professional development component ha ko dam ne. The goal of any organization do pandam ji karino haragadi akhoi gi leiri ba staff gi average efficiency hengran da ba ya de. This is how we manage. Akhoi gi staff mayam gi efficiency handar the organization ba sine ba. The goal of every organization to manage is the average efficiency of the whole staff should be improved every year. When Jack Welch managed GE, what his goal? He says, I want GE to be the most competitive enterprise in the world by bringing the best talents available everywhere. I know GE managed to what the quite competitive enterprise. This is what they said. Madu akoi na ngambe ngamdabe but tosu akoi tawti akoi staff me amji efficiency haibe hengaran badune average mi khran hengala mi khran nemda badode paktak na thangat tabe ade adu ko the organization do adum competitive orga success oi laigane natragadi ngasina success nongala kane organization history on gane. There are so many organizations in history. Jet Airways in the history, Kingfisher in the history on grave. If you want continuous success, only continuous improvement of your people is the only one and the only one goal. Shima. Even with all these characteristics, no evaluation system is first rate unless it is consistently monitored for integrity. Mathaki me amji tawra ka ju pukchen sengda ka kaim kana de chini ha je pukchen seng to biu chin. At the end, do people really learn what they must to improve their performance? Or you don't get thrown in a jail if you don't do it. But anyway, because it will make you and your team better. But evaluation system je tawdra su nang jail la changoi tawdo evaluation system tawra di nang evaluation do phagalak pagi chang wangani hen phagalakani haibani tawbo tawdabadi isa isa ge lepi batare evaluation system je tang khai di challe do minute 30 muktang kai logjan ba yari bro organizer hang jaba tare na thale samjal lak batare. Number 3, create effective mechanism money recognition training to motivate and retain people. Haibadi akhoi mi ji phajana manage tawna hona bada paisa changi training changi promotion changi masi niyom chumna tawbi ba. People want to be recognized for their great performance ki phabagi damakta mi bu recognize tawdi mi khuding na pame aduna ne akhoi player mayamna culture gi mayamna mukhoina achau award phangmada mayamna okpi riba airport ta amadi kari gondomda mafung phana ikai phinu video okpi de na waro bu su yauna rije mi khuding makse appreciation reward si pame kamai pangwi yengasi. Plagues and the public funfair have their place, but without money, they lost a lot of their impact. Even the Nobel Prize comes with the cash reward. Aduna karigumba reward citation moment to pira kaju paisa yaw jaga di value handai chini. Even Nobel Prize na quite the meaning respect on award che sibakta paisa yaw raga piye. Aduna any reward pi matamda momento ju bi you certificate ju bi you paisa ju happy you chini organization pi matamda. So you have to pay for your soul and the wallet. Prikau ju thamoi ju punna award pi you and hai bani sin hai sin but thamoi ngata pi bati prikau yaw tab je kya rau tie both soul and the wallet. A winning company does not let good people walk out of the door for lack of recognition, financial or otherwise. Aphaba company amtana magi aphaba staff mayam do recognize to gi dagi chalhan gi ba pamde adun matang matam sana mi aphaba staff sing aphaba recognize to bi gadam ne chahi ngai be ta kalati numi khuding award pe su kai de tha khuding pe su kai de phajana thabak to gi macha award am de recognition de lepali tan to gadam ne to motivate lupa changa pi be lising pi be lising ni pi be pinning pi be but it should be with certificate and along with some case chiang ata pi bi ka harau de. Another key way to motivate and retain people is through training. If you have hired the right people, they want to grow. Me, apho me no organization lay matam sang lining na ba. Quite maru por am training ju mane ba. Apho me kuding mak masai professional growth pa me. Professional growth pi training pi da ba training and development. Sima. Another, yes, they will be bursting with desire to learn and do more. Good people never think they have reached the top of their game, they are always dying to get there. A company that manages people well helps make that happen. If you can afford it, it has in-house training led by its own executives who serve not only as the teacher but as a role model. Khwaidai phabadi in-house training thambiu, organization masamagi training taunaba, mapandagi oza la takado executive mayam da kya alumna lowroeba, senior manager yam da experiment ni udumoi kichu taning kya alumna uju chiloeba, chekna haibada. Adu nang nasagi executive mayam na vice president and managing director na class lokala gadi mayam do samda bisam da class yawbane. This is no only teacher, you are teaching is a role model. Matam jana hak laksha ki matam jana session the class lo chata ne aina theng ni matam jana punji haibe yar roi aduna senior executive me amna class takadabni adu khwadi phabde adune in house training thambi ba staff me aduga senior me amduna class lo ba expert su ko bi ai 10% 20% 30% madi manung de loi phangja gadi but role model majority of the class the in house my senior staff me am takadabni sini khwai je khwai phabda it makes sure that training is seen as a reward for performance, not as a soup for a time served. Have the training I was a top has not a reward on a Kangadam. Training as a matam lane about a year. Sang I will soup type time pass on a pair. It should be reward as a training. Machi punishment at table training tabaja. Reward never. Promotion kabayana. So many I be valuable over Kanakadaba training you have matam time passing training to the Kanadi. Companies cannot compromise. Company cannot promise their people lifetime employment, but they can promise to give their people every chance for employability, skills that will make them more attractive if they are forced to part ways. Company yang na stop the lifetime employment pigin wasa pa yang amoy. But toy musum companies stop sing the training skill pigin ni so that tangai pa na company dagi matoklak tara ka thabak line na phangna ba skill pi bading ngam gane. The more important we should give training and the skills to the staff. We cannot promise you lifetime employment. No company can. Even Tata Birla cannot promise for lifetime employment. Shima. Because Tata Naranto, Tata Docomo, Tata cannot tell even mood cridunia. Lifetime employment he promised to Gutiaro. Tautu skill training PV, so that no Kobo Mina Pamna. Sini. If you are doing the right, they will want to make that future with you. Akuna Karigumba, company in Harry Mam Sumna Torogati. Employees in the company do matam super lamina pangone because they see they have a career growth in the company. Number 4, this is the most important and very interesting. Face straight into the SARS relationship. The relationship which are very dangerous is called SARS relationships. Straight. Good people management requires companies to confront their SARS relationship with candor and action. People management person to get kudung three over relation me amse aki yawdana manage to dakar le. The moment you afraid, you will fail. Candor in the action. Thauna phawam ni khut yaw ga manage to godam ne. Thauna dang par chin nang khut yaw draga di kanam tana nang bu siloi. Dealing with unions. Union Manipur the unions ka like ko. But let's see. I thought they created conditions that make the company less competitive. Union in capital company to competitive and they less competitive and they drop in unnecessary waste between the management and the employees. Unions create an unnecessary waste between the management and the employees. So always stated our principles stuck to them. Second, we never started our relationship at a negotiable table. Aduna union ka dil to mutamda yagata badan sini yaro idam sini aje mai chengna dil to buta kale masai de amkana elaborate to jo khoi chai di union ji kya lai tabani na masi amkana elaborate to yagata in kali adu sum. The most important thing is they are made up of our own people. Union the lady means a employee actor name. We top native. Residing in the same society, working, and our kids and their kids are going in the same school. School of the cabin of actor name. They are our own people. And our future and their future are intertwined. All you need to is your integrity, but your fighting will be more productive if you always clear about what issues are negotiable and what issues are untouchable. Whenever we negotiated with unions, we should be very clear, these issues can be negotiated, these are not negotiated. And don't touch unnegotiated areas. If you touch it, you will lose your credibility. During negotiation, waffle only on those matters you identify as negotiable and nothing else. Otherwise, your words will be meaningless and your relationship will be without trust. Dealing with the stars. Every organization has star players. Like Tendulkar, Messi and Ronaldo. You need stars to win, but always identify your stars and the stroking and the rewarding them in an outsized manner. Star player yaudagadi win to budia de mai pak ya de adu makoi reward piba amadi increase to the mayam de hen to godavni. But stroking can be backfire. Stroking avadi nang to phate sum habi stroking gawi masi backfire to pos yawe. Stars ego can be dangerous thing. Karigu madam da star players in the ego yang wang masi yang khudong tringai we. I have seen talented young people promoted too quickly and their ambition become auto spin. Yam tuna promotion kaba talented or meeting je. Ambition wang man gidana auto spin ta dana sanaba ya ta yawe. Adu yam tuna promotion people phatte ko. Adu mayam su yam tuna promotion demand to bigano. Man spin du control to ngamukte ba roi bata. Sima. I have seen smart, capable individuals come to believe that they are so indispensable that they should not be bound by anything, including company rules and values. Karigo matamda yam talented or smart people in the level. Idea to give me smart or I young organize like I put aduna ID company rule in Bader car like day and can we stop say yam toina I think mayam thing never think of the country. But stars can become monsters if you let them. At my doctor star do man high sum yaraba organization rule do some come to among the aru the star players hingshabo ole the hingshabo the kamai lay minagate mayam bap tabiro. At star bo hingshabo on by dieters ya koine akuni yabada ne. The minute a star seems to be getting arrogant or out of control, someone has to call the person into and have a candid conversation about the values in the behavior. Star player mana ahen ba thabak tauraba natraga rule kanglak tamatamda kudak ta koksala haigadam neba nangna toido sigidi ya de sidagi nang lam hen ganu na madu haiba kiragadi organization do mutlani star do na hingchaba sara leba adu star player ki bia rogo organization. You cannot never afraid of your stars. They cannot hold the company in hostage. Adu star player bu dil to the ki bia roy adu star player na organization bu company bu hostage ki mongda pullaga thamba ya roy. And you should not allow it. Maduthon beati. Sometimes stars surprise you up and leave, and that be a defining moment. Ideally, the star will be replaced within 8 hours. Karigumatum the star prayer in Kanjaba, Mana the organization Libya in Kanjaba, Mana in Kanjaba, the Karigutum organization Tado Sakibiaone, Atoto Pangba, the Masaki Tabam Torin Sakibiaone, Matum the organization Mutpayati. Adu the Mutas Talina Hande plant on without never. Kutakta Masakivaga. 8 hours every 1 day walking there, replaced over the name. No, the Mat Sakidore soon calm later the organization, Mutla name. And the Marju Hangala name. I need Sakida, young Kamagadi, I know you have a Tolopi Davani. At the Ainatoga, the Manu Yadavani. I told the organization, the river, the organization hostess or there, Manakari or there. Who ye kidnapper or ledana. She organized like to upon never star player, the kidnapper or there, or the organization hostess or there. She told me at there. I don't know, Nanga we are the Hadu Kitab. Within 8 hours, Mabusin Gadam. No, Nangzaka, the Mahut Amalay, and Tam to Tom Gadamni. Maduma, Tam to the messages and clear could be never. No one is above the organization. Adu Tobungam Dragadi, organization hostess, man kidnapper. Adu kidnappers of them life pararoico. Kidnapper life the cry the no gets me out of Kambiro. Panapa stop, I don't know, kidnapper to the Luna Yadro, Madi Pararoy. The immediate reaction sends the message to the organization that no one is indispensable. And it sorts out no single individual is bigger than the company. Company they shopping, I'm like this there is a good evaluation system comes in particular career development plan. Aduna Sigi Makta Apava evaluation system of Tongadamni, career development plan Tongadamni, me and Masaki with the Muts never ama and Tongadamni. I the principle of Masaki with the BP and Itam there. Put up the SARS, that is a clear message to the every people. Everybody is not above the organization. The process can surface 1 or 2 in-house candidates to replace any star who departs. Don't wait until the star leaves to start the replacement process. By that time, it is too late to make the point. Aduna mana sakrakanda thiba hoganu hanade dum thamo ma leire de hom. Natragadi ma sakran thiragadi yam thengani aduga madu message pi bangamroi. Dealing with sliders nantharapa hanadi pharamba senior oiba thainadi thau pharam hojingna phalaktraba masigi kamai dil tawgadage. There are employees who are once good performers but have hit a wall for some other reason, ranging from mid-life crisis to professional job-related disappointment. Karigu matamda mi je thau pharamati phalak tabayawe. magi family problem obi ai organization problem obi ai thabak chana da obi ai yawe a slider what generally well like and now just show up at the work and does go through the motion in most cases no one knows what to do it kari kun slider me am senior staff ngak tani ari staff ne ma office dum lai tawum to dum tawi adu mangon da kari hai jo ji gyan ta de ba nga hwai thabak yam pharam mani na ko nang e phatte ha do je nuai taw kai to hung khang de mangon kamai lu na ga mayam na gyan ta na dre you cannot nang ito ba but you need to take a decision sliders need to be re-energized either with a new job or training otherwise they fossilize in their job and they often grow bitter slowly but surely affecting their group with dissatisfaction adu sigum sliders si kuisal aga di training people atraga thabak hongdok pra toro yam tu sem galo kuisal aga di makoi je magi thabak to fossilize toro ani nong nong yi organism nong si da khaba anti organism ani the entire group to solak ne one often managers take a long time to let these individuals go because their previous accomplishments were more than acceptable but a company that manages people well quickly moves to get the sliders back into the game haja adu slider mayam do sum ngai la yaro jam tuna thabak tawon ba yana back into the game if that does not work tell them the game is over adu slider do yaraga di training piraga thabak hongdoga amon thabak tawon hona gadam ne hona ba yaba hona da yadraga di nangi da makta di play si loshale na haida ya de the game is over the more you delay in the decision the more and the more your organization will suffer and you have to take the decision at the right time if your right decision in the wrong time is not a good decision you need to take right decision at the right time dealing with this type of people tell them the game is over dealing with disruptors kala mano live no kala mano lu no khang dre ngang na doi myam ji dealing with disruptors these are the individuals who always cause trouble inciting opposition to management for a variety of reasons most of them petty masa da dum organization mari yet lei ba dum organization sakulam thoe yaning de hai ba atu nakchek ta naya da nakan da dum wangang ba padak tholaga complain to bra ngam da ba machek me yai da dum organization de criticize to ngang lei ba usually these people have good performance this is their cover and so they are effies kari dum mo khoje thabak te dum phajana su ba negative mindset lei ba thabak te dum pha ba adu makoi ji mayam na dum ngak pi ba thabak ti phabin matam ga yengi ji matam ga yengi ji mo ne wakai ngang tu management na tasan na de ba khang aju khang na de uruju usan na de ba thabak ti phari na yai da tham gi ji tawrum do male mayam so dum ai ga ai ju dum tawi ko masi bukchen seng na dum haina phare ai ju puna mak chum na tawngam ba na te ba chak ma yeng ba hai ga thabak ti yari matam khara dum ngang je ra tasan na da ba a company that manages people well takes disturbs us head on khajana mi manage to go da sigu mo wakai ngang ko makko ga tap long pha da ba ya te makku ta pharo dam ni ko makko ta pha ga dam tap long head on ai head pai ga da ne na ta di yaro ai masi di khang hang toi ne man toi je head on first give them a very tough evaluation naming their bad behavior and demanding it change nangi sigu mo wakai ngang mo organize criticize to ba sigu mo nakan na che da adagi junior staff ta thabak su da injan ba mayam to tawganu na hai da ba ya de direct na traga di ma di tawde dum chin ne sigu mo ne mingon da anogula akoi su ba ya su hona ba ya horam ni yam kan tawru tawhum to ko tawlo nang na kan sui du nang tawlo yen phang ga tro akoi tawlam ni je tawru no injan doi ne ba thabak phajana su mi du mana su da na ba injan doi ne chi gum ba sing khang de lai mayam so dum ngak no na dei yaning bra yaning da bra di khang de ai di theng na re mayam di theng na ba da khang de ko ai di yam theng na re ba sigum ba se aduna makoi di hekta makok ta tap long pha ga da ne nang si injan ba junior staff si hai ba thabak su da negative to organization rule criticize to organization management criticize to bo nang hiding ba le jo ko ta hai ba lo nang ge noi to bu behavior to nang si hongo na demanding it to be changed hongo hai ga da ne ba usually it won't kari ko tam khoi yagan de ba mamdi masai khara khoi nature ne negative mindset ai je ina disruptors are personality type ai am to khoi personality type ne akhoi da lai ba da management phatte har ga so akhoi de to ba chak ga so atu management dum criticize to ne ba man mafam guti makta dum establishment gi against anti establishment mindset le mi dum lei masi personality type ne masi bo khoina sunglass upsal ga yeng ba jina nung tin da dum adum mamani ma de do ma nga la roi mai mami tu rupsan thamam ni na balap than ba than da ba lei tre bangon da di ka mam da ba lei tre sini in that case get them out of the way of the people trying to do their job adugum bo orga di adugum mi do thabak suja gen khali bu bukchen seng lak mi do madui nakan na tham gro ba they are the poison athan da su yara maning khali sigu mi sini pura hu ne ba loisandore samjanjarage. Their position. Fight gravity. Managers end up spending the vast majority of their time, people management energy on charge relationship, too often trying to salvage, slide the disruptor. That is natural, but that is a mistake. I am a manager, managing the chairman, I am a Sagi, Nangaba Yatava, slider to the minister in the Adum Matam the whole grave. Mapama Samani Noxano Masadu, don't come never Gantava Matosakamba, complain cat of the massage cat, Hoyte, Paman. Nangaba Yatava, Nisha Sava, Sorokate, him to Hansalata Gangu, Adu the Tile, Pamana. Mado, necessarily, but it is a mistake. Necessarily to humanity, it is a mistake. Most work in the organization is done by the people who in the middle 70. I am a Tabakti, Marakali, 70%, not Tabakta one. Yam Papa Sunatava, Yam Pata Aduna Yam Tabakta one. A Papagata, Ronaldo Matana, football Kaya Putine, goalkeeper of the Apote, the playmaker of the Apote, Riwana Ronaldo from Boneva, Murta playmaker, the central back Mam, others reward Peter Viati, but Madu neglect of Guruniash. Moyogana, Ronaldo Mataniaro, Tendulker Matana, cricket car. Betting Matana Yapote Bako, wicket keeper Yautana. Aduna, 70 those who performance, those not quite shine but work hard and the well and the perhaps could shine with enough care and attention. As middle 70 the lady, what you start with Riva, Pazanas Yanks and with no star or a caneva, Mako attention, be the way there. You cannot allow middle 70 tail away in the form of obscurity like a well-behaved, mild-mannered middle child in a family of attention-grabbing prodigies and troublemakers. In a well-managed company, managers spend at least 50% of their time on their biggest constituency, evaluating and coaching them. 50% of the time, the middle 70 invest over you. Right? Troublemaker, slider, non-performer, non-performer, 10% of quite a patraba, Tabaxu Yadraba, Nangnabasu Yadraba, Aribasu Oraba, Ama Taure Haita, Ama Taure Haita, Ama Taure Haita, Mangoda, Kari Shinagadono Gigantadraba. Shinaru couldn't the Pelo Mijum Lay. Mayam Laitavo Yuko, I did take Narabonice. Shinaru couldn't the Pelo Mijum Lay Venev. Aduna Haine, Mangon the Pelo Java Tabakam Shino. Aduna. Further, don't forget the middle 70 when it comes to reward recognition training. Reward recognition training with the middle 70 can be a common and a damaging dynamics is the departure of the best performer in the middle 70. Middle 70 keeps touching Mangjar. Some of these individuals are almost stars. Their performance is that close, but when they get lumped in the middle 70 and are not managed attentively, they live in a frustration for a company where they will be more appreciated. That is a real loss. More recognition, appreciation, the whole of the Manga, touching the Mangara, Modu talk to never young but the car. Future stars are very often hard at work quietly in the middle 70. A good company recognizes that and makes it clear that ranking is a snapshot in a time. It encourages this group using every tool in its management kit. The point is middle 70 matters a lot. It is heart and soul and the central core of any company. Any company is quite important with the middle 70. Nang star player cannot own one of the middle 70 neglect of where. I will give you one example. In football, Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the biggest stars today. He is Champions League, Real Madrid star player. Real Madrid is Juventus, the ship with 3 times Champion League consecutive. Juventus is locally the kind the Juventus Champion League champion over Pame. 100 the final of my theory about Cristiano Ronaldo, Real Madrid Makuta. Other Goldie Luxembourg championship Juventus and low would but Sahi whom live the champion Lobungam Ronaldo. Madame the Juventus, Italy Serie A, domestic league, 7 times champion name. Aham Sidus champion or Serie A, second year retired with Wangam championship to qualify Wangam. Sorry, name that. And the Ronaldo the Tadoga was it Homagi, Manchester United on Chitcre. Adungamam Dreva, Kariginoji, Yamna legendary goalkeeper, Italy, Guleni Buffon, Mamkangwira, World Cup. Winning captain, a World Cup winning goalkeeper, when Ronaldo is very good player, I agree. But when Ronaldo comes to Juventus, Juventus sacrificed its DNA to accommodate Ronaldo. That's why Juventus also failure, Ronaldo also failure. Ani makmang I don't know. Organization structure DNA compromise the star player may accommodate we are there. The organization is more important than the individual is called we are there. Ronaldo the Juventus is important when Aduna Juventus Octo Holding in the man high. This is the I think one of the classic example. Aduna Akoi star player may accommodate on Akoi ruling was on the player there. Ma Akoi organization like adapt on one of them name. Akoi the my adapt or the Mutla name. Ma civil organization lower name. Now Juventus is the rebuilding stage name. Sima 70 diam important ade I Loshalakadore. Yes, Tamol Loshalaki 5 minutes. Design the organizations are a flat. If you want to manage people effectively, help them making sure the organizations are as little as possible to imagination. It should paint a crystal clear pictures of reporting relationships and make it patiently obvious who is responsible for what result. Kanada report only kari result putho kanai matho no clear cut thambadaka lay. Lunch break nina atoba punghai madu aina minute ram mga diloption lego tamo. Lunch lay vanina atoba speaker do Matang the Lavanina ko, Saki Matam the Loction Javani, Atoba speaker Matam Nateko. Every layer in an organization puts a spin on the new initiative, and the organization events. Layers add cost and complexity to everything. Layers Yamige, Lube and the Lemadi Pachayam Sangheli. They slow the things down because they increase the number of approvals in the meetings required for anything to move forward. They have an obvious way of building new business in the small units in the big companies. Layers are always to give people the feeling of growth when there is none. Layers always give you employee promotion instead of rise. Ado akoina layer mayam laibasi yam kana banate indam dada free jam nisal lagadi mapandu weather kaino khangdi adugumani layer will always add you cost in the complexity, and the layers will give you promotion instead of rise. Masibu akoina horizontal promotion kawi akogi language da vertical promotion natra promotion horizontal no piraba. Mayam Tarkar like them seen a view horizontal promotion, not vertical promotion. Mayam Tajini, director, joint director, executive director, assistant director, additional director, associate director. These are mostly horizontal promotion, vertical promotion. I am Hajar Shaita, Maril never sing Luxon Bureau. So make your company 50% flatter than you think normally fit. And managers should have 10 direct reports and 30 to 50 more if they are experienced. So, the point last, when you have got the great players, a per player, you get the most out of them if your reporting relationship and the responsibilities are blindingly clear. A per player responsibility my relation. Reporting to clear blind is crystal clear. Your organization is not only the way to accomplish it, but it is the necessary first step. After you hire great people, your job becomes managing them in a winning team. Great people have to recruit hire a winning team in manage make HR matter with a cadre of pastor parent types at the ham. Ensure people really know how they are doing with evaluation system. They are honest and real. Motivate and retain wisely with money recognition training. Pace into such relationship without flinching. Meet couple like tana. Right? Kudong thinga ba relationship me am dil to biro. Management meet a couple no meet lawyer bani. Adun simazu mayam thamjaram ke last one na. As a managing director, I am accountable to the whole organization. I am not only accountable to my staff. Staff is only one part of the organization. Mayam ne staff one later gazu. I cannot take in the interest of the staff. Staff kita mukta kala decision low yate. I have to take for the whole organization decision low there. Low with the car lab. Karigu matam da I know what if see staff me am the pen the yaw name. But I the staff me am the kan banate. I the shareholder me am the kan banate. I have to be a bigger picture with the yate. Any decision when I make, we should make as a managing director, as a chairman. Staff ki phana bazu kan bi ganu. Managing director basaki phana bazu kan bi ganu. Organizing phana kan bi yo. When organization farakanda akoi loi phatoi aduna akoi apamba akoi interested tungda thamaga organization gi interest mangla thamaga decision log da bade. We need a very courageous decision at the being at the top of the organization. Shima, pay ample attention to your largest constituency, middle 70. Finally get the organization start flatten and straighten out. These 6 principles takes time, but it is true. Principle taruk se implement of the matam sangi chumme. But companies are not buildings, machines or technologies. They are the people. Besides managing them, what works matter more. company je mi ngakta ni machine technology na te adu mi manage to bude maru ba thaba am leiti haiba ma loisalak pada being a mayam lengbiri mayam je either isana mingon thok piraga employer ba managing director chairman oi bana tragana company makha thabak tok doini ani ji oi matamda aina example ko pijage this is the last in Indian cricket we have two people, one is Mahendra Singh Dhoni and the one is Sachin Tendulkar. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is the biggest captain India has. During his time, 2020 Champions League, 50 over ODI champion, and test number 1. Mahendra Singh Dhoni na cricket ki captain oi matamda mana phangdaba trophy am leitre. Ma wayam na ngangde kulenda kam, but he take the resolute decision. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni is one of the finest man manager name in history of Indian cricket. Very cool, calm, but he take resolute right decision at the right time. And being a player, Sachin Tendulkar, he does not mind. He might ego like bossism like he's a superstar batsman. Not only superstar batsman. So Tendulkar is lambato by other one. Magi junior player, but Dhoni ki makata man play. Son of the batsman no chana. Makachu mind to the team the ego to the dressing room the environment pieva. Magi bossism egoism. I did junior makata chana batali. Adugumba wakai shuba binate. Other mayam dine last one appeal to Janing Badi. Sanaro over either Dhoni oigera, Tendulkar oigera, Ubiusini. Wakai shuba, Hikaiwa suba, Nakchek Ibatabak Topiu. Patana, he told the player or the putting Janga Tobiro, Poyana, leader or Regana Dhoni Loba, descend to Lobiro, Kulen come, right descend Lobio. So this is my last appeal. So thank you very much for your attentive hearing and giving me this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Iravanta. Yam interesting oiba topic amani. Si akoi company ki khattagi wa natana individual life ta in our family. Aduga akoi apik pa club organization kudimak da masi yamna maru oi. Akoi Iravanta na budinga sa hai commercial organization na no commercial organization khattana tana masi yam kana bani logjai. Hoji akoi lunch time di yokshala bani adubu in the interest of the students ngasi yam phanayam ni yauri. A question ani katang ai lokhuchage aduna mayam yam wa koi na haidabida yam tenba adomna ngasai di tarak pa matamda kitang clear oining area yawirabadi madugi area du pukhat piraga akoi speaker ani da hangbining ba kanana kamana wahang du karai da kanada hangibuno dudang haibira kanda question ani katang logjage I open logjare anybody si yam nungai ba kano amo we ngasi gi seduna mayam mahiroi singsu yobiri anybody kana gumamna kana kari mo wa phamama haibining ba khangbining ba leirabadi please yani
Magi speaker to rai tanghai gi yaujau ai ming TH Bharat Singh goi ai sigi program sigi part am ni yaujau ne sum session ji open do da tanja laujar ga wai am ni hangje ge na
please
sagi magi speaker na my delivery da marketing matang yam pan bi ge ga da na koi manipur gi situation da koi gi miyam gi consumer taste si koi gi yen ga nga ga je yen ga nga ga si koi gi food habits dei da tangai phadana chang do ya da gi poram la pasi da koi gi nga si un gi nga je hapan de gi am import tok sulak pa adigi pot man cham home bra ken local gi supply je masi tarak pa ko si demand si gi marketing research lai bigra ba adigi amana yen ji man ban blockade lai matam da yen gi supply je walak pa supply di walan demand he lam ni man tang khalak kumba hai akoi gi pothok sing si local gi consumer sing pa ma sing si mapan di import tor pot sing sina control tor ba sigi matang da marketing research le bigra hai bi matang da hang jani wai tar
okay thank you yam tien na pakum bibi ni aduma ta habi yu yan
Kedoni sigi matang di detail research
kitang naksan bi mic to
akoi gi Manipur di sigi over research ti am te research finding am te late
okay atopa question le biragadi Kana, yes, please, please, please. Sangsam biro, kitang sangsam biro. Introduce the thambiyo duga question do the direct lakpiyo. No explanation, please. Name, please, first.
Indira.
Lam habiyo.
Warang kampung.
Warang kom.
Ini sekarang jadi buatnya juga.
Mic tengah bi mic tak.
Money recognition training je. Abadi si Mahindra Company Limited tadi lagu dabra juga cara gigi Yunako ni haban ko cara giza. Yunako gisi tadi aku ina loan di pam jadi boko aduga training di pam jaba. Adu si cara gimai kaya degi tangkap biar kita.
Training hai benar
Hai. Money recognition training je. Money recognition training in sida apa ya Mahindra Private Company Limited kisah. Money recognition training dah na.
Money recognition.
Sida kalau yang ning baca loan cara kau kita loan dah, dom tahu ida na loan tas tahu na tahu dah.
Adugi training si ayi baru priyo si yauri mana ayi session dengan gani kamain loan logo tu Mari expand ni, aduga aku nak training toru pasti LAMPHEL dah aku ICM ni Institute of Management ada training toru training toru aku adu asi foundation ki yang apa training ni profession tabak toru meeting na tabak toru training toru apa training institute ni ai sama juga training toru Institute of Property Management ICM tetap bio aduga aku ni IMPHAL ni project mana aku lagi ni ai aku ki bio ngangon so jauh ni adu aku na adu aku training ni aku ni pilih aku ni pilih di organization management by specific about training kita in-house ki lay outside ti ko ji na ko na training pi bai tham okay ngasi aida sidai da han ko da wang for the last 20 years the public the management on the wang sina han
Thank you. India ki question yam phajaba question ni aje akoi iraban tana onthau na yam phajana pibi re ai question ani haijabani last question nam daga ai student sing jam da thorok taba student sing da yam na ai yam pijaning ba hai tare ta matam si Laktagadi akoi session ji morning session ji lotion jadui adu isi yam na nungai na longjar kandani open talk si anybody any student oh yawiri bra okay thank you mayam puna mangna biam puning sang na tabi ba duga akoi na akoi speaker sin ngang ba mayam sing ji phajana ningthi na no tawraga thambiram ba masi imit mang he uzaba matam da sinjari ba thabak asi hausi phawgi oina di phajana mai pakpagi manglom da sangsilli haidana thamjage aduna thank you Rabanta thank you Sir Rishi Kumar yamna thagachri morning session simadi tangkak sidur sunjare aduga hujiki evening session da koina thamjadu ji hujik ta question hangbigi ba Sir Bharat akoi introductory speech pibi gani aduga Renu Arambam aduga Dr. K.H. Palin loinana N Babulin na yamna pacha ba tokai ba topic sing da wangang bigani mayam puna akoi lunch ki da mukta sem sadhan lejare please enjoy lunch
Thank you